Hello, everybody, and welcome to another fun Genichiro stream. Yay! Let's see, so far, we have Dan here. Yay! And Jatamir's here. Yay! And Yeetus is here. Yay! So once again, another Tuesday where I go to start up Mahjong. And it is like just not doing anything. Turns out it was under maintenance, but normally the app will tell me it's under maintenance when I start it if it's under maintenance, and it just wouldn't do that. It just was like, nope, I don't want it today. I had to go to Yostar's website. I had to go to Yostar's Mahjong Soul website in order to find this out. And then for some reason after that, just my computer just started being weird, so I had to restart it. But we're good now. Well, it only took me 45 minutes to actually get the stream to start, but we're good now. So yeah, Golden Sun tonight, and then we'll do Mahjong tomorrow. Unless something else weird happens. I shouldn't though. I swear, it's like somebody, whoever's deciding Mahjong Soul's update schedule, bruh, do you hate alliteration? Did nobody else think of Tile Tuesday? Can't you just do it like, I don't know, in the middle of the night on Monday or something? No? Well, it's gotta be Tuesday. Grumble. Anyway, I gotta be up at 5 in the morning tomorrow, so let's dive right on in, shall we? Also, I don't really have any fun work stories anyhow. Today was a boring day at work. How boring was it? I literally just drank coffee and stared at spreadsheets. That was it. Couldn't really afford to do anything else because lots of stuff to do. Anyhow. Sometimes you just have days like that. It's just, well, guess I just gotta focus on work today. It's not even like I think I might at best took a 5-minute break to like skim news articles and keep an eye on one of the chats and the channels that I mod for. Because modding is an important job. Do need to do that. Hi, Archangel. How are yous? Also, to answer your question, I would generally say anything with an AMD processor, and the type of graphics depends on what you're doing. As much as I have problems with NVIDIA, a lot of stuff just works with NVIDIA. Like, I kind of am stuck in NVIDIA because VTube Studio works best with NVIDIA. As much as that sucks, it is what it is, so... that's the quickie answer. I could give you a longer answer as time will allow if I have a more specific budget to play with. Oh hey, new mic, that's always exciting. Jatimir, always exciting. I mean, it's basically a matter of look at the hardware. Look around for the same hardware which you can get price-wise. Like, if you're paying a premium for a brand that you don't care about, then like, what's the point? I mean, honestly, like, for the same hardware, like, if you don't care about it having RGB everything, and, I mean, if you're buying a laptop, I mean, it feels kind of pointless to, like, get a pimped out RGB everything laptop. It just seems kind of silly, especially because you're already paying a premium for getting it in a laptop form factor. And LEDs do generate heat. Which, when you're already in a small form factor, more sources of heat is bad. Okay, that is the short version of my 2 cents on laptop advice. The longer version is, if you give me a target budget and what you plan on doing with it, I can, see if at some point this weekend when I have more time to actually look into it. So I have to work a double shift tomorrow. I have to work a double shift on Thursday, and due to some scheduling issues, I now have to work on Friday, which originally I did not need to do that, but now I do. So, and by Friday I mean work on Friday morning. So, Genichiro doesn't have free time for the next few days. Valid. I will see if I can give you a more solid recommendation, Archangel. Now then, I just got to this town. So let's see what's up. Also, I should be able to do the voices again. So I will try to do the character voices again. Welcome to Alhafra. This is the largest town in western Oceania. You can find anything you need here. Unless you need a boat, that is. Oh, for the love of, can we get a fucking boat? A massive tidal wave hit us and destroyed every ship in Alhafra. No shit. Does anybody have a boat? Anybody? No? No boats? Right after my boat got crushed, a group of men came by asking if I had one for sale. They were pretty swarthy, like they might have been sailors or something. Swarthy? I hear the tidal wave knocked Indra into Oceania. Is that true? Yeah, apparently. Really? It's just so hard to believe, you know. Still, I would explain the massive jolt we felt right after the tidal wave hit. I will say, Jatamir and anybody else listening that's looking for advice on the point, SteamOS is pretty good from what I hear. I don't have any personal experience with it, but it is a Linux-based OS, so I do have experience with that. So I will tell you is, give some thought to what you're using your computer for, because some things that you use may not play around with, play nice in Linux. Ask me how I know. Okay, I'm not trying to to yuck anyone's yum or tell you not to do a thing. Just do your research, is all I'm saying. If you're literally only playing games, you're probably going to be fine. But if you're doing any kind of production work, look at your production software, whatever that may be, and just be aware that there may be some weird compatibility issues. So thank you for the letter, Ketis. We're here? Where's the elder? He's coming now.
Are we here? It feels like I just walked 500 miles. I'm fine. I feel like I can walk 500 more.
Nope, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm thinking it, but I'm not gonna do it. Okay, I'm good. So, is this Alhafra? Well, you don't need to know code, just whatever software that you use, check to see if it will run in Linux or SteamOS in general. I'm sure if it's something that's commonly used, there's probably somebody who has an answer. Just do your due diligence, lest you end up buying a computer and you can't use it to its full extent. Also, another option is, if you're not doing productivity and gaming at the same time, dual boot is also an option. You can always boot into SteamOS for gaming, and then for any programs that don't behave in SteamOS, you could always just boot into Windows for it. That's another suggestion. Roger's a pretty big place, but this town is huge.
I didn't come to Alhafra the shop, Mr. Mayor. We're here to bring in Briggs the Champa.
Yeah, dual boating is 100% an option. I know that.
Then we should go straight to speak with Alhafra's mayor.
We're in no shape to go present our shelves to the mayor right now. Look, Briggs is obviously not here, and besides, we already know Piers is...
Silence! It seems Alhafra has felt the effects of the tidal wave as well. It looks like they suffered a good deal of damage. That would explain why Alhafra doesn't seem to have any boats for sale either.
You know, just looking around, I get the impression they only had one boat to begin with. Dude.
So if you really needed a boat, the only way to get one would be to steal it. But wouldn't that cause quite an uproar?
Which means the pirates must still be here, trying to get a boat. So you think we've actually caught up with Briggs? No doubt about it.
That's why I want to meet the mayor of Alhafra before the Champa steal a ship.
Oh yeah, I get it now. In that case, let's go see Alhafra's mayor right away. Say, excuse me. Where will we find the mayor of Alhafra?
The mayor?
A little FYI, Jathemir. I don't have any problems with Jeff Dunman in general, but that particular portrayal is very racist and very much not tolerated here in this chat. Please don't reference that particular character in that particular stereotype again. That is an extreme. That character is an extremely racist archetype. I have no tolerance for racism in any way, shape, or form. Just keep going down this road. It's the last house. You can't miss it. Oh, I'm sure I'll end up over at the mayor's house eventually. Oh, this ain't good. The guy looked like the mayor of Madra. He must have come here looking for Briggs. Better go tell the others. Oh, that's not sus at all. Also, Archangel, I will take a peek at that Upter Stream. Or during the ad break. One or the other. I might look during the ad break. 3 minutes to kill and all that jazz.
Those men didn't look like they were from Mosenia. I wonder what business they have in Alhafra.
Yeah. Alright, I already talked to you. And that's how we get down the stairs to talk to everybody here. Oh, I haven't talked to everybody up there yet, though. There's so many people to talk to. Our port was ruined by the tidal wave, so kids aren't allowed there anymore. But all I want to do is just see what kind of wind is blowing in off the sea.
Those people that just came through look totally exhausted. Don't suppose they passed through the Yappy Desert to get here, do you?
Oh yeah, they did. I know, because I did too. Okay, that's the mayor's residence. We'll go there later. Explore the rest of the town first. Oh boy, sleep bomb. I'm gonna sell that. Oh, Hoffrin Cave. Oh, Nate, they have a prison. Everything's so boring here. Why doesn't anybody do anything criminal? You should shut up. You should actually shut up. You're gonna regret that if you don't. What's in this building? Ah, it's a sanctum. Okie dokies, have funsies and Skyrims. In the middle of Oceania, there's a terrible village where they worship a foul and vengeful god. So, one you don't believe in. Got it. Or maybe some plague god or goddess or something, but probably just someone that that guy doesn't agree with. We're taking care of some people whose house was destroyed by the tidal wave, but they're just so demanding. My wife feels so overwhelmed that she can't take it anymore. Cool. I'm looking to borrowing some of your stuff. Ah, with all these demanding house guests, I feel like I've lost control of my own house. Then say something!
Aren't you thirsty, my dear? Oh, you're right, dear. I am. Sorry to bother you, but we'd like some tea.
Are you talking to me? Oh dear, 3%. That's no bueno. I will have all the funsies and I will just send you a text reply when I get a chance to look at your message. If you want tea, you can go right ahead and fix it yourself. Damn.
Well, I say, it seems the lady of the house is no lady at all.
And you're a freeloader.
When we lost our house in the tidal wave, the master of this house offered his home to us. But living with another family isn't easy. Huh. They're absolutely exhausting.
Y'all assholes. Those guys who bought the boat looked kinda shabby. But I hear they paid the mayor a whole lot of cash for it. Neat? Ooh. Sounds yummers. Tempting your tummy. Felix saying tummy just feels kind of wrong. I don't care if it was broken. The mayor shouldn't have up and sold the town's only boat. It's amazing how much stuff you learn when you're just tinkering with stuff and its details and whatnot. I talked to you already. Let's see what the shop's got. Okay, I got everybody boots already. I think I gave everybody... No, I did not give everybody leather gloves. Okay, those are new. Okay. Hello, Godfrey the King. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for the first time chat. And yes, you are absolutely welcome to stay here. And if you have a good time here, feel free to mash that little heart, drop a follow, and become a member of the Oni Tengu Squad. Nice to have you here. Yay! And welcome to the Oni Tengu Squad. Yay! Don't mind me, I'm just trying to buy some equipment for my characters. Because more stuff is more better. I think, yeah, that was what I was replacing. Alright, let's get you a better hat. Leather helmets I replaced already. Yep, that's it for the defensive stuff. And now. Why, thank you. You have no idea how many sit-ups, push-ups, and juice I drank to get these. Like, let me tell you. Okay, let's see. You don't have any weapons or anything for me to sell. Don't need that short sword anymore. And don't need that anymore. Alright, what kind of weapons you got for me? Okay, well, that's bust. This is Golden Sun: The Lost Age. It was originally released on the Game Boy Advance in the early aughts. Actually, we'll hold off on that. So that weapon's nice and all, but... the axe does things. So yeah, the broadsword isn't really worth it. Because, well, that sword's raw damage is better, the axe throws rocks. Ah, I see. Meanwhile, I was in high school when this game came out. So it is very much nostalgia for me. I still remember I worked like my first jobs to like buy my own Game Boy Advance back in the day. Got anything good? No. And what do you have to say about the situation? Don't mention the tidal wave to the other merchants. It did a lot of damage, and we'd really just rather not talk about it, you know? I mean, you and everyone else, lady. It's not like it just hit only a couple. It hit everybody. That tidal wave may well wash out both my business and the weapon shopkeepers. That sounds inconvenient. We were hit by a wave so strong that it swept homes off their foundations. What's worse is, all my best weapons were washed out to sea. So you're saying I'm gonna find some really awesome weapons in this area out in the water. Let's go swimming. Where's the water? I need to go find some like swords. Okay, I'm not actually not actually. We've had a lot of strangers coming through here lately. Ah, so your parents were also gamers. Why would the mayor go and sell our boat to a bunch of foreigners? I know it's got a broken mast, but come on! That boat at the wharf uses a sail, so it's more efficient than any galley. But since the mast is broken, it's not going anywhere. What a waste. Let me guess. You're here because you want to buy a canoe, right? Probably shouldn't. That's good, because I've got a ton of work to do already. And I have to head back down to the wharf and help clean up the wreck. The only boat spared by the tidal wave is that newfangled ship that catches wind in a sail. The thing is, the mast that holds up the sail got snapped apart. Ah, you started out with a GameCube. Awesome. I still remember when, I remember the Christmas that we got our GameCube. Supposedly there's something in this pot, but how do I get to it? Wrong way. Right way. Dang it. And rock deflects you. Got it. Oh, there's another rock next to him, so even if he moves, I wouldn't be able to get around it. Can't get around this way. I might also need to wait for the puddles to dry up. Oh, there's stuff on the dock. Well, I might as well check the dock out then. Meanwhile, my first console was the venerable Super Nintendo.
It's no use. The mast just won't budge no matter how many people we get to help us. We're gonna have to get all this junk off the mast first. If we could just get some decent footing, we could have this thing clear in no time. There's more to it than that, though. We still have to do something about that rope over there. Untangling that'll be a piece of cake. Once we get a boat we can use. Oh yeah, a piece of cake. Except for the huge rock over there. Oh yeah, the rock. How are we supposed to get the mast out from under that thing? It's huge. There's no way we're gonna move it by ourselves. Well, either way, we can't do anything until Zack finishes the canoe. Could I help them? Sure. Should I? I wonder about that. What's your problem? You're new in town, aren't you? Yeah. You're probably curious about this here ship, huh? A little. They call this a sailing ship. Wind is the only thing that'll make it move. Isn't that incredible? Yeah, sounds pretty awesome. Yeah, well, think how surprised we were to find out Alhafra had learned to build sailing ships. I suppose the age when anyone could sail the seas was bound to come someday. Cool. If we could just raise the mast, we could head back to Champa. Oh, you guys are the pirates, aren't you? We need big money for this ship. It's ours now, so don't you go crying about it. I mean, looks to me like your ship don't worky. So, not my problem too. I don't really care who y'all are. Because, yeah, I know. Not my monkey, not my circus. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Alright, I'm gonna loot your ship. Well, if there was anything on here, I suppose I would have. Well, I guess not. Guess I'm not looting your ship after all, because y'all ain't got no loot on it. Nope, guess up to the mayor's house then. Listen, you look like an okay guy. I'd love to just let you through, but I just can't. I mean, if I let you in, then I have to let everyone in, right? I'm sorry, but it wouldn't be fair. Did you want to see the mayor? That'd be nice. Sorry, but he's meeting with some visitors from Madra right now. Maybe you can see him once he's finished with them. Well, fine. Be that way. I'll go do other stuff. Like, I don't know, hang out with pirates and stuff.
Ah, no kidding. So I see you definitely like Souls type games. Me, I've never got into them myself. I know people who have. But I never got into them myself. Oh yeah, how's everybody health-wise? Nah, we're fine. Forgot to check the downstairs at the boat. Mayor Majra here? You're certain? How do you know we came to Alhafra? Howdy, Sphere Godfrey. I like my adventure-y games, but dark stuff, not so much. He knew we needed a ship, and he knew we went east. Seems pretty easy to me. Well, yeah. When you put it that way, it does make sense. I could try to voice Briggs as a stereotypical pirate, but that's too low-hanging even for me, so I'm not. In case anyone's thinking of it. Nah, I'm not doing that. He's looking to find the mayor of Alhafra. He must be hoping the mayor will tell him where we are. They'll probably tell the Alhafrans we're pirates too, huh? Pirates? Seems a little unfair. What do you mean? We are pirates, aren't we? I mean, we've taken all sorts of stuff that didn't belong to us. Yeah, it definitely sounds like pirates. That's only because everyone in Champa would starve otherwise. They don't have any choice. Oh, sympathetic villain. Ah. And even then, it's never a lot. Also, for some reason, this is the first time I've talked about it out loud with somebody. Including somebody that lives in the town and should know all this firsthand, but someone might be listening. Or watching this conversation, so I'm gonna go over it again. What's not the stuff we take? We never take too much from any one town. Yeah, I guess not. And why do you think that is? Why? Because you could never tell how these wealthy towns will react. It's too risky, right? Yeah, which is why we didn't steal anything from Alhafra. Right. That's why we avoid the risky towns and just take what we need from the others. See? That's why you're our captain, Briggs. You've got brains coming out your ears. How dumb is the people who work for him? Are the people who work for him. Wow, it's contagious, apparently. There's nothing brainy about that. Shut up, Jenna! Did you hear that? It sounded like a girl. Who's out there? What do you think you're doing? Listening in on your conversation? Don't you know that someone has been falsely imprisoned for your crimes? What's your point? You have to come with us and attest to that man's innocence. And why would I want to do something like that? Oh, I was hoping we could avoid any ugliness, but you leave us no choice. We'll bring you in against your will if we must, but either way, you're coming with us. Isn't that right, Felix? Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll kick your ass. Good for you. Let's teach these guys a lesson. Don't stand a chance. We're hardened criminal types. We eat punks like you for breakfast. Anybody who has to say that probably isn't good at what they're claiming. Watch yourselves, you self-righteous little brats.
You're the ones with a lesson to learn.
Crodden in the background, but I'm not a little brat. How mean do I be? Pretty goddamn mean. Oh, you want to bring friends, do you? Okay, you guys are a little more annoying than it seems. Skyrim was your first RPG. Nice. Meanwhile, pretty sure my first RPG was The Illusion of Gaia for the Super Nintendo, which I actually did a playthrough of not too long ago. Okay, yeah, these guys definitely take more power punch than I thought they would, but they're not going to survive this, probably. Oh, you guys are still going. Well, okay then. Maybe I've a little bit underestimated you guys.
Yeah, definitely underestimated them just a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna... I could really use a healer right now. God, will you guys just go down already? Oh, fine, I'll frickin' lay. Son of a... Okay, I completely underestimated how strong they were. That's on me. That's a mistake I won't do twice. How mean do I be to them maximum? That's not the way I need to go. I need to go this way. Also, I need to walk around for long enough for the Ginny to recover. Actually, I should probably take advantage of the inn, which I guess I didn't need to use the heal, but whatever. Go to the inn, sleep up, and then beat the snot out of some pirates. Oh, I haven't been in the inn yet. I should talk to everybody here. You see how full our inn is? You'd think we'd be making money hand over fist. But that's not true. We just don't have the heart to charge the people who lost their homes. The town ought to give money to all the people who suffered from the tidal wave. That way, maybe the innkeeper could afford to make us better food. You can kick this guy out, though. I don't think I've had a bite of meat or fish ever since setting foot in this inn. We're all guests in the same inn, so why is my meal so awful? At the very least, they should let us go back for seconds of that stinking slop. You people are messed up. Oh, I'm hungry. My tummy hurts. When's dinner time? All of you suck. Maybe you've noticed, but a lot of folk here lost their homes in the wave, but don't mind them. Turn-based RPGs are freaking awesome. Not to mention, they're nice to stream because I can generally carry a conversation on with people relatively easily. The innkeeper told me to use only the cheapest ingredients to help save money. The innkeeper serves his paying guests better meals than we Alhafrans get. That's so cheap. I want gourmet meals too. Oh my goodness, you're getting a free place to stay. I can't believe the innkeeper is renting out more rooms when we're as busy as this.
We all have to bear the discomfort of this place until our homes are repaired. I heard there's only one person staying in the room next door. Can't they just move one more person into that room, like me?
Sup? So, you finally come. I had suspected we might run into each other again, since we both are looking for boats. Unfortunately, the only boat this town possesses has already been sold. I will be resting here in Alhafra a bit longer. I've traveled long and hard, and I am weary. Perhaps we can get along at least until we both depart. The broken mast on that ship they sold won't be easily fixed. That is, as long as we adepts don't do anything about it. Ooh, what consoles were those for?
I'll never forgive the mayor for failing to come to our aid when we were all suffering. I wonder what I can do to make him suffer.
Dude!
Our guests are very upset with the mayor. I just hope they don't do anything rash. Why do we all have to be cooped up in such a small room? How am I supposed to sleep with Grandpa grinding his teeth all night? My pop's been looking around and he says the mayor keeps all his treasure underground. He says it's south of the palace, but that's all I know about it.
All the people here kinda douche, kinda dicks.
Hope you slept well. Have a nice trip.
Have an idea. Let's roll around the countryside for a bit. How's everyone's status right now? Yeah, let's see if we can't bump that up just a wee bit. Okay, that's the desert. We don't want to go back in there. Not right now. And bye-bye, dinosaur. Oh, that's a big forest. And that was the bridge that got blown up. I wonder if the people in any of these towns realize how awesome it is that there's just dinosaurs just here in this place. Oh, you're all the way from France, Godfrey? That's pretty awesome. I've never been out of the country before, so it's always fun to hear about people who have been out of the country at some point. I was gonna take a trip to Japan at one point, but we planned our trip for 2020. Can you guess why I didn't go to Japan that year? Can you fathom a guess? And now all my financial priorities are different than they were at the time, so taking a trip out of the country probably isn't happening anytime soon. Because of reasons. That almost looks like you can cross it, but you can't. Oh, I was hoping I would have picked up a level by now. Great, stay out of the desert. No reason to go to the desert. Okay, so they actually are close to leveling up. I'll get everybody to level 12, and then I'll see if I can't make Briggs regret his life choices. Beacon, question mark? I've never touched Skyrim before, so I have no idea what anything in it is. Yeah, just stay in the forest over here. Which is not the desert. Okay, let everyone, and then it shouldn't take much more to get everyone else to level 12, and then we can go beat the stuffing out of Briggs, who I will definitely take seriously this time. That was 1,000,000% on me for underestimating him. Where to go? Bye-bye, dinosaur. Alright, Briggs. Grass is grass, and I'm the lawnmower. Hopefully. I'd like to beat the stuffing out of a pirate. I wonder if any gold doubloons will come out if I beat the stuffing out of him hard enough. Okay, we do have ads coming up, so I'm gonna go ahead and let the ads run, and then I'll beat the snot out of old Briggs. It also gives me a chance to use the restroom. And look at the thing Archangel sent me. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, actually using the restroom now. Do-do-do-do. Alrighty, let's go beat the snot out of a pirate. Do-do-do-do. Let's go through the cutscene again. No, there's no Sunny up here. I'm sure that she might eventually show up, but there's no Sunny here right now. There is a cinnamon roll here, but there's no Sunny here. I'm not gonna do the voices for this second time. That was me going 1-1. I make that sound a lot. Even when I'm not prompted to. Alrighty. Yep, definitely taking him seriously this time. That pretty. Oh, then it's probably beneficial for me to continue to deny it. Which I will certainly continue to do so. Unless I'm given reason to not deny it. I actually can't freely heal everybody rapidly. That's actually kind of annoying. Let him use his turn on that. Smoke bombs I don't care about.
Friggin' oil drop does so much more damage than everything else they can do. It's kind of maddening.
You guys are really starting to irritate the stuffing out of me.
Good night, Jathemir. Have yourself a good Jather sleeps. Bang!
Oh, for this guy, this is probably overkill, but...
Well, that takes care of that. And I'm willing to bet everyone that Briggs has been harassing will be quite happy to hear it.
They should set everyone in Indra at ease. They all seem to fear the pirate Briggs.
We lost.
Yeah, you did.
Young pirates have honor. I'll go quietly. I won't make a scene just because I lost. Go on. Hand us over to Madra or Alhafra or whoever.
Good. First off, you can tell the Modrons that the man called Piers is innocent.
Fine. So what? I just have to say that Pierce isn't one of my men.
Yeah, that's it. That's really it.
That's right. You tell the Modrons that, and they can release their prisoner.
We've secured Briggs' vow. We should take him to the Modrons.
Wait. Can't you find it in your hearts to forgive Briggs and his men?
And who are you?
My name is Cha-Cha. I am Briggs' wife. So you're a pirate too?
No, Cha-Cha hasn't done a thing. Let her be.
I know Briggs and his men have caused some great trouble with their piracy. And I know their crimes cannot be ignored. If you know all that, then how can you ask us to just forgive him? Only reason Briggs became a pirate was to help the people of Champa. We Champa are a seafaring folk. Our livelihood depends entirely upon the sea. But in recent years, the sea has changed. We can't live the life we once could.
The oceans have warmed and the fish have vanished from our waters.
The soil on Champa is rocky and barren. No crops can grow there.
No crops? So you have no grains and no meat? It sounds like life in Champa is hard.
It's not hard, it's unbearable. Our children can't eat. Our village is dying.
These men promised to return with food enough for all our people, but they found none. So you became pirates. thieves. We don't know where Champa is.
It sits on the southeast corner of Angara.
Southeast Angara? Isn't that near Zion and Lama Temple?
You have a good memory. If you were to head south through the mountains, you'd find it.
That's so far away. Well, yeah, you'd think we'd be successful pirates close to home?
Hey, good point.
If they raided any towns near Champa, it would be obvious to all who the attackers were. And no one back home could forgive me if they knew. Not even my grandmother. But where does that leave us? Are we to simply accept your looting here on Indra?
I'm shocked, I tell you! Shocked! What's so shocking? It looks like they really are pirates, just like you said.
Mr. Mayor, I'm appalled that you could not take our word for it. He probably wouldn't even have believed we were from Madra if the mayor hadn't come.
Am I supposed to believe the accusations of a complete stranger?
Is this your position, Mayor?
How could I be expected to believe a tidal wave could wash Indra into Osenia?
Have you looked outside lately?
Or that a group of men could walk on foot from Madra all the way to Al Hafra?
It sounds to me like you had forgotten about us altogether.
I'm not sure you remember the last time we met, do you?
We met when I was just a child. It must have been more than 10 years ago now.
20 years! It's been 20 years since I last saw you.
Has it really been so long?
It's been a long time indeed.
I guess we can't blame you for forgetting his face.
Don't be silly. I didn't forget his face. His face really changed. Ahem! Forgive my interrupting your interruption, but... Would I be correct in assuming that I am speaking to the leaders of Madra and Al Hafra?
You are correct. I am the mayor of Madra.
And I am...
The faces.
The faces. I am the mayor of Al Hafra.
I am Madra's town elder.
And I am a close personal friend of Shin, whose lover was injured by the Champa. But I'm not important enough to get a portrait image, unlike these guys.
I am the scholar Crichton. He is Felix, the leader of our group.
I am Jenna, Felix's sister. I am called Shiba. I am from the town of Lalavero.
Now, what errand has brought you all here?
We came from Briggs.
The mayor of Madra claims.
We followed Briggs here from Madra. Of course, we have good reason to suspect them of being pirates.
Ahem. Then I was honestly taken aback to hear a businessman being slandered. If they truly are pirates, then why would they go to the trouble of buying a ship from us?
Because the very funds they used to purchase the ship were pillaged from our homes.
If the ship was bought with Madran gold, then it belongs to the Madrans.
What are you saying? If you give them the ship, will that fix everything? Then where will you go? I won't run, and I won't hide. Actually, I don't feel up for much of anything right now. Then you probably won't mind being locked up, will you?
Briggs.
Don't worry, Cha-Cha. I'll be back. Take care of Elio. Her strange powers surprised me, but even without them, you would have overwhelmed us.
We'll be taking that boat then.
You're taking our ship? You're worse than we ever were. Aren't you at least gotta pay us for the boat? Quiet! All of you!
Do as you must, but I have one request. We have to let Cha-Cha and Elio stay in the boat until it's repaired.
You haven't done now half for any harm, Briggs.
At least keep them locked up until the boat is repaired.
And our prisoner, Piers. Is he one of your men?
I don't know any Piers. Sounds to me like you've made a pretty big mistake. See? It's just as I said. Piers is innocent. You must return to Madra and free him immediately.
Me? What, alone?
Only 2 of us will remain here. You can return to Madra with the others.
Understood. We'll return immediately.
I'll be fine. Can you come with us, please?
It looks like that wraps this whole mess up. Let's return to my mansion for a nice cup of tea. You say your name was Crod. Thank you very much for the help with Briggs. If you have the time, please come see me at my mansion before you go. Something special, but I would like to thank you for everything you've done.
Why do I get the feeling the mayor of Alhafra prefers to deal with my father over me? Thank all of you very much. Due to your efforts, Piers is going to be released.
Thank you.
And now, this fine ship belongs to Madra. None of this would have come to pass were it not for you. Thank you. Unfortunately, I don't have any reward I can offer you here.
Oh, pish posh. We don't need any reward, do we, Felix?
That's as may be, but I still feel quite indebted to you. So, what shall we do? I know. Come to Madra after our boat has been fixed and we've sailed home. We are still recovering from the effects of the tidal wave, so it won't be much. But we do want to give you some kind of reward. Well, shall we be going? I see, so... Oh, nothing. Never mind. I do get to stay on the boat, right? At least until it's repaired? Yes, that's where I'll be if you need me. With Elio.
Or maybe it's Olio. I should probably say Olio. It's probably Olio.
I feel kind of bad for Cha-Cha. What can we do about it? After all, she's the one married to a pirate.
So, what shall we do now? I suggest that we try to find Piers. He could prove enlightening.
That's true. He seems to be a water adept. He might be able to tell us a little about these lands. Do you think we should help them fix the boat?
Say, if we help with the boat, maybe they'll give us a ride back to Madra. Good idea!
What do you say, Felix?
Seems a good idea to me.
All right, let's go see what we can do to get this thing sailing again.
Anything in there? Why would I be able to move this? Ah. Is that all it does? That's all it does. It's just a large bread. Alright then. Should probably get Jenna revived, I guess. Oh, hey, all the water's gone.
Why, look at this. Wow, honey, you found some gold coins. Way to go, Mom. So, how much did you find? Oh, well, it's not too much. It's only 5 coins. That's great, though. We can use it to buy some food. I'm gonna start looking, too.
That is just a rock. Good crying.
So hungry, I can't even move. Thanks, mister. Oh, wow, I feel so much better. Look at how much energy I've got now. Geez, mister, I don't know how I can repay you. Wait, I've got it. Do you like adventures?
Bet your bottom dollar.
Then you totally have to go check out the caves under the mayor's mansion. Go find my dad. He's up along the path near there. The entrance is just past him. I'm feeling a lot better thanks to you, mister. If you got any more food, could you bring it to me, too?
I mean, I guess? Right. Revive Jenna, revive Jenna, revive Jenna, revive Jenna.
You're here to see Briggs?
Chocha, it's good to see you.
And you too, Olio.
How is your cell? Is there anything I can do to make this easier on you?
I'm fine, Chocha. My only complaint is that the food here is terrible.
What? Are they forcing you to eat this disgusting gruel?
It's a prison, not a hotel. Now, wait a second. First of all, it's not disgusting, it's nutritious. And besides, you're in jail! What did you expect, gourmet cuisine?
Olio!
The kid's an adept?
Olio!
I don't know why he's crying. You're his mother. Can't you do something?
There, Leo. What's the matter? Did the mean old guard frighten you? Don't let him bother you. He's just a big bully. Come on, let's get you home. We'll be back again later. Will that be alright?
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll come back soon, dear.
Why is the kid an adept? I've been way too busy ever since you captured Briggs and his pirate crew. You're the one that wanted it to be busy.
Stopped by for a visit, did you? I wish that I'd met you under different circumstances. If we had met out on the open seas, you would have seen a different man.
Sounds like the mayor of Alhafra lost interest in fixing that boat. Guess that means it'll be a while before the mast gets raised again. I hate prison. Food is terrible. I bet it's hard and lumpy. It's even worse than being a pirate was. Dude. Everything would have been fine if it hadn't been for you meddling kids. And your old man. I saw you staring at Olio, but you couldn't have figured out. No, of course not. Nobody could see that. Yeah, nobody. Except us, you know, people with abilities. There, let's take a shot, see what we can do to that there boat. You do plan to help with the mast, right?
Not even Briggs and his pirates could fix that mess. How are we supposed to? They need our help. We at least have to try. Isn't that right, Felix?
Well then, we'd better get right to it, hadn't we?
Okay. Got it. And wham. And do that. Almost got this Bodhi back in good order.
I don't know what we're going to do about this rock. I think we've done all we can do here. Let's get going.
Clearly, we need to find some explosive of some kind that will blow up the rock, but not everything within a 10-mile radius. Or something. Are you finished here, Felix?
Wait, you wanted to do this, and now you're just telling me we should just give up? I just don't see how much more help we can be here, Sheba.
So, maybe we should start searching for another ship then. Not that I was planning on borrowing the Modron ship. Although, I did plan on asking them if we could use it once we got back to Madra. But it doesn't look like the ship will be leaving anytime soon. So I think maybe we should just forget about that and start on our way again, Felix.
Okay, I feel like I'm starting to get better at doing his voice, which... For anyone curious, I'm basically trying to do Sean Shimble's King Kai voice for him. That's where I've landed with what I want to do with Crotton's voice. I just feel like it fits. You're the one that gave my son some food, aren't you? Do you want to go see the cave? I'm only letting you pass because you did good by my son. I'm only letting you by so you can explore a little. Make sure you don't lay a hand on any of the mayor's treasure. Yeah, sure thing, buddy. That was a good thing I don't plan on using Synergy anytime soon.
Felix is running a little low.
Oh, hey, a door. I said pound on one of the shortcut keys. I probably did. Scoop was the other one. Alright, let's do a little resource management up in here. Oh, because I'm gonna end up selling that armor then. I should really reset my Jin at some point. That didn't count as the mayor's stuff, right? Forget that these are the ones that can split. Because things that multiply, those are just the best. Oh boy, a harpy. Okay, can't get to the rest of this stuff for the time being. Thanks, boss. I've heard that the deeper you go into the cave, the more dangerous it gets, so be wary. So, you mean the more fun it gets? I haven't checked out the mayor's house yet. And by checked out, I mean reallocated some of the stuff on the inside of it.
What do you think of Alhafra? Have you taken a fancy to it?
It's nice.
And you're welcome to stay here and relax for as long as you please. I'm sure our mayor will be happy to hear it.
We should go to Watchtower and gaze southward. A clear day, you can see the most amazing view of Ayers Rock from there. I'll definitely do that.
Darn that mayor. I thought he'd get that mast fixed up for us right away. I'm starting to think that the mayor of Alhafra never planned on repairing that boat at all. I was a fool to believe he would help us.
He's already been paid to fix the boat, but he says that was only while it was Briggs. He probably expects us to pay for the repairs a second time. The greedy pig.
Yeah, don't have good feelings about the mayor.
I'm sure the mayor has his reasons for halting the repairs on the sailboat. The mayor feels that Madra should only get back what was stolen from them, nothing more. Now, it seems the Madrans are getting the better end of the deal. mayor thinks it's unfair that Madra should benefit while Al-Hafra suffers. That's why he's keeping the pirates' money and using it to repair Al-Hafra, not the boat. Madra wants their boat fixed, then they can just pay us to have it fixed.
You guys suck.
Riggs tells me there are huge towns on a continent that lies across the Eastern Sea. Tells me that by trading with one another, all these towns prosper and grow. I made a decision. If Al-Hafra is to prosper, then we must trade too. Trade and grow. I'm going to build an entire trade fleet and make lots of money. Still, there must be other pirates and freebooters still roaming the high seas. Felix, Riggs told me you and your friends fought with great strength. If you could lend me that strength, we would need not fear any pirates. So if you'd just be willing to help us out, our town could begin trading and prospering. What do you say? Do we have a deal?
We've got shit to do, mate.
Ah, such a pity that you don't see the potential of this partnership. So to help you reconsider, we stand to make a lot of money.
Uh-huh. Got anything in your place that I could borrow?
The mountains to the east of Al-Hafra are the Balu Range. They divide Osenia in two, and we call the area on the other side of the Balu Range East Osenia.
Our town was rife with pirates until just recently. Your efforts have removed a scourge from our town. We truly owe you our gratitude.
I can see where all the food money went to this place.
Looky here. Can't you see Ayers Rock out there? From here, it just looks like a regular old rock, but from up close, it's something else. First thing you think when you see it is, now that's one serious rock! Garrett, is that you?
I'd been saying Indra wasn't in the right place for some time now. Nobody would believe me until the mayor of Madra actually walked here.
Why is it pink? Is it supposed to be pink? Why is it pink?
Alright, well, let's go and sell our junk real quick. Junk and stuff I don't need. That'll do for now. Actually, for the sake of my physical health, as much as I want to continue, I do have to wake up in 5 hours, so
let's call it. I was gonna stop in the next town, but I think I will do the smart thing and stop here for the night. Well, I didn't leave the town at all, but we did beat the snot out of a pirate, so that was fun. At least, you know, after losing to him the first time. I'm not at all salty about that. Stuff happens. Between the two Golden Suns, that's the first fight I actually lost. So, it was bound to happen eventually. My fault for thinking that Briggs was a pushover. I went into that fight thinking, this'll be easy, just treat him like some mooks. That's all me forgetting that he was actually a serious contender. Anyway, so Mahjong Solo won't be under maintenance tomorrow, so that's gonna be tomorrow. So which my Wednesdays and my Tuesdays. And for Golden Sun fans, we will be back here Thursday night. That's a for sure. Yep, Golden Sun Thursday night and Saturday. And if you happen to like 16-bit games and stuff from that era, feel free to drop on in Friday night for a Retro Friday, where I'll be dusting off some of our old hardware and playing some classic games. Which game? I'm not sure yet. Which game or games? Probably plural. I have to go and look through my sister's collection. I wish I had my collection, but sadly my brother has it, and he lives over an hour or so away from here. 2-hour round trip just to grab some stuff to borrow was a bit excessive. Plus, I mean, it's just as much his as it was mine. I mean, we grew up sharing everything after all. The things you never think about working out for your siblings is who gets the Nintendo consoles or Genesis consoles, PlayStation consoles, etc. Until suddenly it's like, oh, now what? Now, who's on right now? Who do I want to send you all off to? Let's see. I did want to raid Luxie. So I shall raid Luxie. I haven't raided her in a couple months. It's a good as time as any to say hi to her again. Alrighty, let's get to that read started. And if you do that part right, the command works correctly. Lol. Alright, everybody. So feel free to copy and paste the relevant raid message. And if you happen to copy and paste it in our chat, I'll give you a little send-off smoochie. If you want. No pressure. As previously mentioned, we swapped out our Tuesday and Wednesday because Mahjong Solo under maintenance. Seriously. Why do they always do Tuesday? They know I like doing Tile Tuesday. That's why they do it, I swear. It's a conspiracy. Yo started a conspiracy theory right there.
Anyway, everybody, have yourself a good night and day, whatever time it is in your area of the world, and God's willing, hopefully we'll see you here next time. So until then, everybody, bye-bye. Bang, bang.